Today we're going to be looking at baby booties. Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel Kazzalistic, and hi to my new subscribers. Thank you for joining me. So today we're going to be looking at some little baby booties. So I'll just do a closer shot so you can see. I will say I haven't blocked these yet. They are going to need a bit of blocking just to make them sit flat, but yeah, so they're really cute. Both feet are identical, and you can roll it up to sort of make a little boot, or you can roll it down. I just thought it looked cuter with it rolled down. These are supposed to be for 3 to 6 months now. I've never had kids myself, so I'm not very good at judging. They seem a little bit on the small side to me. It might be because I've used different yarn to what the tutorial called for, but yeah, so they're really cute. So I've actually used a YouTube tutorial by Woolly Wonders Crochet, and they're called the Very Easy Crochet Cuffed Baby Booties Tutorial Roll Top Baby Shoes for Beginners. Bit of a mouthful, but I will put the link for the tutorial down in the description box so you can click straight on it and go straight to it should you want to do it. So the yarns I've used, for the yellow I've used Mariner Super Soft Baby Double Knit, and the shade is 503, which is, I do believe, called Lemon, that colour there. For the white, again, I've used the same again, Mariner Super Soft Baby, and the shade is that one there, 500. And then for the pink, I've used Signet Kiddies Super Soft DK, and the shade is 428, and it is called Pink right there. So they're the 3 yarns that I've used. This, I will say, is a really good scrap busting project. So if you've got just some scraps, brilliant for that. Probably used about 10 grams for each colour, I reckon. I did a rough guess. I didn't actually weigh it, but that's a rough guess. So the pattern is very, very, very simple. You start with the bottom, you work a chain, and then you work increases at one end, and you do, I can't remember if she started with singles or half doubles. Half double crochets, I think they were, if I remember right. Up one side, increase, and then come back down the other side, and there's a couple of increases and you join. That's the first row. Second round is basically the same. The increase is at the top and the bottom, but you're doing double crochets. And this is all US terminology, so half doubles would be half trebles in the UK, and double crochets would be trebles in the UK. You can do these all one colour. Hers are all one colour. Apart from she's done the piece that I've done yellow there, and just the white cuff is all she's done. The rest of it was all one colour, so I've actually colour changed more than she did. So the pink, you basically start at the back and work your way round. You do half double crochets and then some double crochets, so that's half trebles or trebles if you're in the UK, into the front. There are some double crochet 2 together, which is treble crochet 2 together in the UK terms. Wouldn't it be a bit easier if we all had the same terminology? Oh, it drives me crazy. Yeah, so you just do that round, and then sort of the next round is a mixture of half doubles and doubles, half doubles together. Can you tell my brain's just not working today? Half double crochets, that's half trebles in UK terms, and some double crochet 2 together, US terms, treble crochet 2 together in US terms, UK terms. Oh my dear, hopefully you've understood that. Sorry, hang my head in shame. I do know my terminology, honestly. I've been sleeping a bit weird just recently, and it's making my brain very muddled, so I do apologise. If you're new to the channel, I suffer from depression and anxiety, so it does affect my brain, obviously. I am on medication, it is under control, and I work very hard to manage my mental health, but I find my memory and getting muddled is something that I've not really found a way round, other than writing memory. I can write lists, but sort of getting muddled is just part of the course. So apologies. I hope you'll bear with me if you're new to the channel. I'm not always this muddled. It's just one of those days today. So yeah, basically the rest of it is pretty much just worked in the round. So you start from the back right the way round, doing half double crochets, and then the final round I think was single crochet, if I remember. Yeah, so the final round is a round of single crochets to finish it off. I probably made that sound terribly complicated. It really isn't. I'm a bit limited to what I can say. Obviously I can't give stitch counts and stuff because it is a YouTube tutorial and I don't want to get copyrighted. But both booties are identical. There isn't a left or a right, the wrong or right way round. But I think these are super cute. I've noticed when I'm doing pale colours that the light in here, and it is just natural light, is washing the colours out a bit, which is a bit of a shame. But we've got the yellow. The pink is slightly brighter in person, white stripe, and you've got yellow and then white. That's how I've done it. So super cute, very quick project to do. I think it took me about 2, maybe 3 hours. I don't know, I was stopping and starting, so it's kind of hard to tell, but these are really quick projects. Great if you've got found out, you know, somebody's baby's just been born and you need a quick little gift. These are ideal. Oh, hopefully we'll go back in focus. There we go. Sorry about that. Camera's been a bit temperamental today. So yeah, so these are really good, quick and easy projects if you're, you know, you've got a friend that's had a baby and you haven't had time to go buy something, and it's a really, really good scrap buster. So I do recommend it. The tutorial was pretty easy to follow. So I do recommend it. So I'll obviously put the link for that down below. The hook I used for it was a 4mm hook, and basically for the different the pattern for smaller sizes, this is supposed to be 3 to 6 months. I don't know, it looks a bit smaller than that to me, but it could just be the yarn that I've used. I don't know. I expect some of those of you mums will be able to tell me better. 3 to 6 months, what do you think? Might be a bit younger, but it doesn't really matter. If you wanted a smaller size, you just downsize your hook, and if you want bigger size for them, you just upsize your hook. So it's very, very easy to adjust the size, adjust the colours, and you don't have to worry about doing left or right. So it's very, very simple pattern, so I highly recommend that. So I've done pretty well. Those of you who've been watching me for the last few weeks will know that I've made this baby blanket, this one here, and these are all using the same yarns that I've just shown you. My more recent video, which was the hooded baby blanket, which I still haven't blocked yet, and the little booties to go with it. So I've got all that from 4 balls of yarn. So it's pretty good going. So it's 1 ball of the white, 1 ball of the yellow, which is the Mariner Super Soft Baby double knit, and 2 balls of the Signet Kiddies yarn. So I think I've done quite well out of that. So 4 balls, there's three different items. She was only expecting the baby blanket. I've been making, if you've watched the other videos you'll know this, but I know I've got some new subscribers, so just covering about all bases so everyone's aware. My neighbour is about to become a great grandma to a little girl. It's the first little girl that she's had in her family since she's had her own daughter. So she's got they're all male grandchildren and great grandchildren so far. So this new little girl is going to be very exciting for her. So she asked me to make a baby blanket. She paid for the yarn. I suggested what we could use. kept it as cheap as possible because obviously she's a pensioner, and yeah, I think we've done quite well. So we was only expecting to get the blanket out of it, and we've got 3 items, so I think I've done quite well. And I plan, once I've blocked the cardigan and the booties, which I shall be doing as soon as I get off camera, I'm going to be wrapping it in this pretty yellow and white polka dot yarn. Hopefully you can see the polka dots on that. It's very bright in here today, so it's very, we had rain yesterday and it's sunshine today. The weather can't seem to make its mind up what it's doing. I just want to, so that's it for the craft bit. It's very short and sweet, I know, but I just thought it was something a little bit different. I haven't got many baby things on other than blankets, so I thought I'd add to the repertoire. Just want to say thank you to everyone who sent me lovely comments saying how nice my hair looked and stuff. That really meant a lot to me. My self-confidence has never been particularly great. So I just want to say thank you to everyone that's been very kind about my hair. I have straightened it again. It has been washed since you last saw me, and I spent 2 hours straightening it. My hair is naturally very, very curly. Straightened it, went out, and it was quite windy this morning, so I had hair all in my face. It wasn't very attractive. And then I remembered why I tie my hair quite a lot. Much as I love it down and straight, I really love it when it's like this, for how it makes me feel. But practicality with the wind and doing chores, yeah. You don't be surprised if it's tied up next week, although it will look a lot shorter because I've had quite a bit. I had about 2 inches cut off, so. But thank you for all the lovely comments, I really appreciate it. Life update, well, there really isn't really much. It's just been life as usual, to be perfectly honest. Things are crazy busy. We've got lots of appointments between myself and my friend going on, various things. That I can't really go into on camera, unfortunately, because obviously that sort of thing's confidential. But yeah, so we've been really busy. I haven't had a chance to get into Mum's garden anymore either. I'm hoping I might get one day this week, but I've got a crazy busy week this week, so I don't know if they're going to manage it. So I've kind of written off the shed. I don't think I'm going to get the shed finished. Certainly not the roof. I might have to finish the roof in the new year. But I've got the bit that was leaking done, so that's the main thing I was worried about. But I still need to creosote the outside and stuff because the wood's getting exposed. So I've still got quite a lot of stuff to get done. And unfortunately, whenever I've got a free day, it rains. So, yep, the weather never works with me, unfortunately. Yeah, so I don't have a lot else to tell you. Chip still isn't making an appearance because she's on eggs yet again. She's been sitting on for a couple of weeks. So she's, as you can tell, very, very quiet. Billy, our other cockatiel, very strangely is silent right now. Normally, if you hear singing in the background, that's our male cockatiel, who's I put in the other room, because obviously trying to film with a cockatiel singing, you just wouldn't be able to hear me if we were in the same room. Yeah, he obviously hasn't realised I'm filming, because he likes to sing when I'm filming. He seems to know. It's quiet today, but he's all the animals are fine. So yeah. So I hope those of you that have just gone through the hurricane or are dealing with what is now a tropical storm that was a Hurricane Irma, I hope you are all safe and well. I've been following some people on Facebook as much as I can, just to check people are safe, and everyone that I know that I'm aware of that has where it's passed through all seems to be safe and well. So wherever you are in the world, whatever you're going through, I know there's flooding in India and there's been an earthquake in Mexico. There's a lot going on. So I do hope that you're all safe wherever you are in the world. So that's it for today. The next video is actually going to be a scoodie, which is, if you don't know, a scarf with a hood attached to it. I've never made one before, so it's been an interesting project. I'm almost done. I've got ends to tie and had a little issue with yarn, had to improvise. So be interesting to see what you think of it when I show you in the next video. So that will be coming up at the weekend. After that, I don't know. I haven't really planned too much. I'm just trying to get through September and plan out what I'm doing for Halloween stuff in October. Yeah, so that's it. Love to know how you are and what's going on in your life and what are you working on. You know, the best way to get hold of me is in the comment section. I do try and reply to every comment that I get. The best place to find me as far as social media is in the Facebook group. I do try and interact with people there. It's a place where you can show your works in progress, your completed projects. I do love seeing what you're working, so I do really encourage you to go across to the Facebook group. I do have a Facebook page as well, but I don't post to that as often because I sometimes forget I've got it. And I'm terrible with Instagram and Twitter. I'm trying to improve, but I get projects done and then I forget to take pictures and I forget to put stuff up on social media, so I do apologise. But Facebook group is a great place to go because you can all interact with each other as well. You've all got the same interest in the same craft and you've all got me in common. So that's it for today. So don't forget, if you're new here, to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. And here it comes. Until next time, remember to stay well, happy crafting, and until next time, remember to stay true to yourself. Bye.